And welcome back to my channel. It's a girl Gifted Hands 444, and I'm back with a love reading for, of course, as you can see, the water signs, that's Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. So we're going to burn our sage and get right into the reading. Stay tuned. We're back. So we're going to put our sage right here. I have a shell today, very beautiful shell. Don't know why I took it up, but I think it's fitting. I From having this shell, I got the vibe of a water goddess energy, a water deity or goddess of some sort. Don't know why I got that, but this is what is resonating with this shell. I'm going to put it here, a shell right there, and we're going to start a reading. I don't know what to expect from this reading because the other readings have been sort of giving the same theme or running along the same lines. However, you never know. The other things can be happening with other collectives. So water signs, we're going to see what is happening in your love life currently. So spirit ancestors, protect us while we do this reading and help us to channel the water sign energy and to communicate it effectively towards the water signs. So what messages would you like to give the water signs at this time as it relates to their love and relationships? There's a song in my head. I was singing it in the Earth sign reading yesterday. I think it is the name of it. I think is "To Be Real" by Cheryl Lynn. She's a Pisces sun. And a Cancer, I think a Cancer moon, so that could be significant. I'm going to put the link to that song in the description, so if you want to listen to the song you can go ahead just to see the synchronicities. But the song is "To Be Real." It's a very old song, but anyways, it says your guidance is increasing. Listen to the signs. So you are getting intuitive guidance here, water signs, and spirit is encouraging you to listen more closely to it. We have your boundaries are sacred, honor them without apology. So you are establishing some boundaries here, very important boundaries here in your love life, and spirit says do not apologize for these boundaries, they are necessary. All right. It says you gave enough, it's time, it's their turn to step up. So we see that there's an unequally yoked union here, where one person has been pushing the weight of the union, and now spirit says establish some boundaries here. It's time for them to step up. You step back, you relax. Yeah, corporation, let them do all the work. So it says love is not meant to drain you. Choose what pours back into you. So you're choosing what aligns to you, what is giving back to you, what is giving you energy, right? So that's why you have established boundaries here. You're cutting off what no longer serves you, right? You are now establishing healthy boundaries. You are now listening to your intuition, listen to your inner guidance, listen to your higher self, or whatever you believe in here, right? And you're choosing self. At the bottom of the deck, we have what you want is possible. Your belief unlocks it. So whatever you want as a relationship, it's possible. Spirit says it is. Only your belief unlocks it. Your relationships reflect how you feel about yourself. You understand? You're supposed to be in a energy of attraction. rather than chasing, right? So yeah, we see that. Okay, my energy is drawn to this deck, so we're going to take this deck up. So we see that overall energy here for you guys, which is very good. Stepping back, allowing people to earn their spot in your life. Let's put it that way. They're earning their spot, right? And spirit says you didn't fall off the path, you're recollaborating, right? So you may feel like, oh, you may have fallen off this path, fallen out of a divine relationship. You say no, you're recollaborating. You haven't fallen off, you're actually on the right path that we want you to be on. And we have your healing is working, keep going. So the healing is working. That isolated period, that hermit mode where you're analyzing yourself, being more self-aware, is working, right? So we're going to see what comes out in this deck. What you feel now, what you know now, what you feel now, to be real. That's the song that I was referring to be real. You need to go and listen to that song. Alright, I think I said the name. I don't want to butcher the name, but the artist is Cheryl. Lynn. She's a Pisces sun, Cancer moon. I checked. So this one fell out of the deck. It says moving. That's on the side. Moving in together, getting a home, going away. So that's on the side. So that means you have not made a decision to move as yet. Alright. Let's see what else comes out. Two cards came out. We have addicted here, being obsessed, wanting too much, unhealthy habits. And we have faking it, not being genuine, keeping up appearances, living beyond their means. So we have someone that may have addiction issues. It can be things that they do to cope with certain feelings that they have, or this could just be an obsession with you. This person is wearing a mask, right? They are wearing a mask, and they're presenting themselves as having more than they actually do, right? That is the problem. So the fake flexing could be in the material realm, meaning money. Maybe they say they have a car, but they don't really have that car. Oh, we have ascension falling out of my hand. It fell all the way over there. Let me pause the video and go for it. Alright, so that took a little bit of energy out of me to go for that ascension. So you're really going to work for this ascension here, water signs. You're going to work for it, I'm telling you. Alright, but there's a lesson that you have to learn right now before we can go to the ascension. Right? So as I said, this person is fake flexing. This person could be angry at the fact they don't have as much to give you. Right? Angry at themselves. For a small collective of you, they're angry at you for not allowing the bullshit, I will say. Harmony, working well together, being in tune, building deep trust. What is behind that? I would like to see. We have avoidance. So of course, this person is avoiding building something real here. You're avoiding that. Leon, living in denial, running from pain. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the anger again. Looking for signs. So you're seeing the signs here. And you're acknowledging the signs. Right? We have sexual energy here. But that's not here or there. We're not focusing on that. We're focusing on you and your ascension here. And of course, this is a twin flame. Here you go. Twin flame right behind that. We have happiness, fit well together. This person thinks you fit well together. Okay. Let's take up these. But there's definitely fake flexing, individuals pretending to be what they're not. And this is catching up to them. Because you're seeing the signs and you're not ignoring them. No, this deck, I don't think I've used this in a reading. Not sure. But Let's see what comes out. This is a huge deck. It's a combination of different things in my deck. So let's see what will come out for you guys here. A lot of stuff in this one deck, so no telling. Bottom of the deck we have marriage here, union of souls. This is a time for building a life together and deepening your connection. All right, so there's a need for a deepening of a connection here, or a new connection, or a real connection, let's say that. Let's see what else is here. All right, we have resilience here. It says develop and strengthen your resilience. You have the ability to bounce back from adversity and grow. So whatever was happening in your union here, you have the ability to bounce back, whether it was cheating, betrayal, just a big liar, future faking, all of those things. You have the ability to bounce back. All right, you have the strength. No, this card was flipping around, so maybe you thought you didn't have the strength to come back from this, but Spirit says you do, and you have proven to yourself that you have the strength to recover from this. Alright, so this one I haven't written down. It says scribe, record and communicate important information. Your ability to document and convey ideas is valuable. So, I see this as you recording certain things that would have happened. Right? You're keeping track of certain things, behaviors and patterns. Yes, confirmation, and you're keeping track of this. By the way, I burp during my videos. I cannot control them whatsoever. So sorry. Alright, it's an energy release, so when there's too much energy and I'm processing it, it tends to come out as a hearty belch. Right? Happens across all my videos, and it only happens when I read. So, you know, we have an outlaw here. Embrace your freedom and challenge societal norms. Your independent spirit can lead to personal liberation and inspire others. So you're not really subscribing to societal norms here as it relates to relationships. You're not down with the hardship. You're not here to struggle in a relationship. You have standards and you're going to maintain those standards. We have profit here. It says share your vision and insight with the world. Your ability to see beyond the present can inspire and guide others. So you're intuitive. Heavy water sign energy right there. Very intuitive. Could have spiritual gifts as well. You know. Which is a good thing, you know. We have integrate, so coming together. Integrate lessons and experiences of your journey. Bring together all aspects of yourself and find balance. So you're integrating all the lessons that you have been learning with your own life experiences. You're learning, adjusting as you go along in life. So this heartbreak, the lesson that you're learning here, the lesson behind this relationship, how to value yourself, put up boundaries, you're integrating it in your life. We have anger. We have anger for the second time. Express anger in a healthy way. Channel anger in a positive way. So even though you're upset with this outcome, you're channeling it in other ways. Positive ways. Ways that will be beneficial to you in the long run. We have vulnerable. Embrace your vulnerability as a strength. It allows your authentic connection and deepen your understanding of yourself. So being a little bit more vulnerable. But we see the Hermit card coming out here. It says seek solitude and inner reflection. In your silence you can find clarity and reconnect with your true self. Okay, I see you guys doing that. But the Hermit card was flipping around in circles like that. So that means you're in and out. However, I think you finally chose to just embrace the Hermit mode and to really find clarity that you were seeking. Yes. We have moving in reverse. Let me read what it says. It says change and adventure. This is the time for new beginnings and space. You're not totally ready for moving as yet. Alright. We have desire, honor your desire and aspirations. You are powerful, powerful motivator. And I think that came in reverse too. So you're still in the isolated period, still healing, still doing what you need to do. You're a warrior here. Spirit wants to tell you that you're strong. Right? Peasant. Value simplicity and hard work. I think that is honorable approach to life is source of strength and resilience, which is a very good thing here, right? And we have content. You're content with whatever is happening now. Content with the process that you're making. You're not running after anybody. You're not chasing anybody. You're just all right with life here. Yeah. I mean, that's not too bad. Let's see what else is here. I took up totally different decks because I want to see if the messages are coming, they're the same messages coming through for all the signs, all the elemental signs, because I've been seeing similar signs, but that could just be the energy that is moving around in the collective right now. This deck, I don't know why I took it up. This is my astrology deck. So we're going to see what comes out in the astrology deck. Okay. We have Gemini, sociable, witty, inconsistent, superficial, and reckless. And we have heal through your wounds. So you could have been dealing with a Gemini. Yeah, this person could have been a Gemini. This person was superficial. Again, fake flexing. Living beyond their means here, right? A sociable person, I would say, but they're inconsistent in the relationship. And right now with the Chiron, you are healing through various wounds that you have, right? You're teaching your scars at this time, learning, integrating a lot. We have a guiding light in reverse, clarity in the dark, trust your path, follow intuition, direction, ancestral guides. So the ancestral guides are all around this here. They're supporting you at this time. However, why this came in reverse is because you're not too trusting of the path that you're on right now. You're a little bit still unsure. We have Gemini coming out again, communicative here. Curious, but you're adaptable. Anything that comes towards you will adopt easily, right? But you're still a little bit scared of the dark, so to speak. Because the road is dark, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Now we have a Taurus bending in my hand, luxurious and possessive, peaceful, resilient, practical. You might live a practical lifestyle. One of your main signs could be in a earth sign, specifically the Taurus. So your rising could be a Taurus. Your moon could be in a Taurus, right? So, or a Cancer, because we're in Cancer season right now. So there's a lot of emotions coming up in this season, right? You guys love the finer things in life, just like the Taurus, and Spirit expects you to accept nothing less than the finer things in life, right? Last card, Spirit. We have fifth house, and let's see what the house is. House of creativity and romance. There you go. Ruled by the sun, Leo energy here. Happiness, creativity, romance, and fertility. You want all of that. Yes. You want all of that. Well, sextile here, potential. There's potential for growth here in your love life. Harmonious relationships, cooperative relationships, right? Yeah, there you go. Opportunity and passivity. So support or miss chances. It's an extreme between both, right? So it's all a matter of choice here. And here I say last card, and you see I'm still suffering. Alright, we have the sun, purpose and identity here. governs core self and leadership and creativity. Leo energy, so heavy fire sign here. Leo again, here we go. Charismatic and confident, generous, creative, optimism, fixed fire sign, ruled by the sun. And you see the sun and the Leo came out together, so you're definitely going into your purpose here. Yes, and we are mutable. Of course, I said you're adaptable, and of course that is Pisces, Gemini, Virgo, and Sagittarius energy with a mutable sign. So I could be speaking specifically to a Pisces right now. We have fourth house falling out of my deck. Caring circle, feeling safe. That is the house of home and family, ruled by the moon, Cancer energy, right? I did say we're in Cancer. The artist that we were speaking about, her moon is in Cancer as well. We have Venus, love, beauty, and harmony. So what you really want here is a caring circle, loving relationships surrounding the Venus energy here, right? See, govern relationships, art, luxury, finer things in life here, and finances, Taurus and Libra energy. Yeah, here you go. Let's take up these. Now I see why these came out, or I took them up to do the reading. Hardly ever use these because they're a tricky deck to use, right? I handmade these as well because my name is Gifted Hands 444, so you must know what that means, right? I create almost everything I have. All right. Let's see what this handmade love deck has to say. Never use this one. I have two love decks actually. This one and another one. I've been using the other one in readings, and I said, let me take up this one. Yeah, so let's see what Spirit has for you here for the water signs. Let's see what Spirit has for us. Let's just take up that. We're going to put that side of the deck down for now. I'm going to handle them individually. It's a pretty hard deck to shuffle. Let's see. I think I'm holding the deck upside down. What messages do you have? Okay. Alright, we have a habitual liar here. Can't be trusted. So there's someone here with a sneaky type of energy here. Can't be trusted at all. Could have caught this person in a lie. Multiple lies. Something fell. It says jealousy is bringing out that needs to be controlled. So there is some shadow work to be done here. Water sign, here you are. So this could be the jealousy. This could be your work to be done, your shadow work to be done, addressing some jealousy issues here. Of course, water sign came out, that's you. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. There's more than one man or woman crushing on you though, so there's options here. Lots of options here. Lots of options. It's a very good thing. But are you really focusing on the options though? I don't really see you focusing on anything really. That's the type of energy I'm getting. Not really focusing on anything. Alright, so this deck. Bottom of the deck. Your eyes can stay on 1,000 words. A truly deep connection happens. Your eyes can say 1,000 words, sorry. A truly deep connection happens. So there's a deep connection coming, but I don't think you're too focused on this union. It's going to come in when you least expect it. Alright, let's see what's in the rest of this. Alright, usually I don't get these amount of cards, but let's see what's it saying. Alright. So far these are white cards, so white is significant. We have divine guidance here, trust your guides. So I did say you guys are intuitive, you're listening to your guides at this time, right? Which is a very good thing. I'm going to say it again. Your intuition. Let's put a ring on it. I'm serious. So there's someone new coming. I'm going to say it again. There's someone new coming that is going to be very serious with you. It says you're using distractions to avoid dealing with the real stuff. So what distractions are you using to distract yourself from what needs to be done and addressed? You know yourself the best. You need to stop avoiding certain things. The sooner they get over with, the sooner things get better. We have when trust cracks, it's super hard to put things back together. So someone's trust has been broken in this union, and it's very hard to mend. And I understand that once trust is gone, it's hard to mend anything back together in a relationship. Unexpected events like illness or job loss or money can be on the horizon. Now, this could be you, as well as this could be the person that we're talking about. Not the new person, of course. I'm not picking up the new person here. This is a past energy. Be careful of your spending. If this is you, be careful of your spending. Do a lot of budgeting. Be careful. No reckless spending. If you have a shopping addiction, careful with that, because that could be your distraction here. Alright? Let me move this out of the way. Right, so if you have a shopping addiction, be careful of that, because that can really affect your money going forward. Spirit says to pause and listen to Spirit's warning. So listen to this warning. There are many other warnings coming for you guys, but listen to this one. If you have distractions that are costing you financially, get rid of them and just address the issue. Right? Always aiming for perfect is causing a lot of anxiety. So there's nothing such as perfect, right? Nothing such as perfect. However, when I split my deck, this is a long-term partner, your best friend, and unwavering support. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's someone very special coming in for you guys. Right? Yeah. But we have a difficulty of expressing emotions here. This could be the new person coming in a little bit anxious. They don't know how to say something. I saw toxic cycles repeating over and over again. Same old fight situations, exhausting. But I came in reverse. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, let's see what this is. It says small acts of love create those sweet lasting moments. So this person could be coming in to do some very sweet gestures for you, helping, supporting in their small way. Every blunder is a lesson that makes you wiser. So despite what you think, everything that happens is for a reason, always contributes to either your wisdom or your experience in life, right? So yeah, let's see what this is. Someone's paying sex workers or sexual activity. So you could have a couple people, part of the collective, that is into stuff like that. Be careful with that. That's something to definitely be wary of. Don't be out here reckless like that, right? It's not a good thing. Alright, let's see. Here's my other deck. Alright, let's see what's blocking you at this time. What's blocking the water signs? Spirit ancestors, what's blocking the water signs at this time? What's blocking the love life at this time? I found love on a two-way street. Who sings that song? I know the highway. I found love on a two-way street. So I'm telling you, this love is going to come in when you least expect it. Alright, I'm going to look who sings that song. Love on a two-way street. So fated to be alone. You gave up on love because you think you're meant to be alone. That is not true. And the reason why is because this is the reason why you're guarded as well. You're lonely because you're so aloof. Trust, others and let them into your heart. So you need to be a little bit vulnerable, not all the way vulnerable. We have lone wolf in reverse. It says, are you really a loner, or are you afraid of loving someone who could hurt you? There you go. I don't need to say anything else. We know that you're not going to be alone for long because we have it coming in reverse. Yeah. And bottom of the deck, we have no good ones here. That's what you believe. You believe the dating pool is just trash. Right? But really and truly, it's because you can't really take anymore. So you're retreating here. Right? Your fear of being hurt has made you to retreat. It's time to go out and try again. So go out and date. I found love on a two-way street and lost it on a lonely highway. Listen, you need to go and listen to that song. Walking away here. Right? Yeah, retreating, walking away. That is what is blocking you. Some of you may be self-neglecting a little bit. No, don't do that. Put all the love in yourself. Yeah. I found love on a two-way street. I lost it on a lonely highway. I'm going to look up the sign of that singer as well, and I'm going to put it in the description. So if you want to read a little bit more about this individual, you can do that. Alright, last oracle deck, and then we'll move into our tarot. Spirit, what messages do you want to give the water signs at this time about their love and relationships? You see, if you hear me singing constantly, it's because the song is in my head. I can't stop singing it. So that means that song is significant here for the reading. Alright. Let's see what's here for you. Water sign. And it's blue. So, significance of water, something else. So, let's see what this is. It says hidden agenda. It says secret intentions, manipulation disguised as kindness, hidden motives too helpful to trust. Why it came in reverse? We're going to see why it came in reverse. Bottom of the deck here we have bounce back. So you're bouncing back, being resilient, as I told you before. You may think that everybody has a hidden agenda, so you hide away from relationships, right? Yeah. Alright, let's see what this is. It says influencer status, social recognition, online fame, power to influence, swipe up. Alright, so this has to do with some internet issues. Failure to recognize not everybody is going to come in to hurt you, right? But right now your vision is a little bit cloudy because of past hurt and the healing that you have yet to complete, right? The healing that you're avoiding. We have unbreakable. So yeah, you're unstoppable, you're tough, you can go through this. We have luxury life. As I said before, loving the finer things in life. You want a comfortable life, a good relationship, because you deserve it here. Okay. Alright, what is that? Oh. We have a DM slide, unexpected flirtation, direct messaging, testing the water, sliding in your inbox. 1111. 1111 could be important to you. However, that's on the side. Are you willing to accept this though? You know, must answer. We have cupping, Caesar falling out with that. It's a temporary relationship, seasonal companionship, short-term warmth. No, this could be a past energy coming in to just test the waters to see if you still feel for them. And I believe that you guys will be a little bit hostile. Just saying, a little bit hostile here. don't cuss this person out, but you're bouncing back here. Bouncing back, fall out of my hand here. Alright, spill the tea, so there's going to be some drama here. Alright, come back and tell me when it happens. Alright, sneaky link, there you go. Yep. Yeah, it's all sexual energy, so this is a past energy. Past energy coming back to test the waters, see if you're going to fall for the same thing. And this is a test. We have divine intervention here. You know what? I believe that Spirit wants to see how you're going to react with this one. Because it came in reverse. They're not going to intervene. They want to see if you have healed enough to pass this test. Alright, you want to come out? Yeah. Self-care. You need to be prioritizing yourself and rest as well. And we have a glow up. Once you do that, you start glowing up. You appreciate yourself more. You could change your wardrobe. I see blue sit very significantly. Shells also. You could like shells, right? You could like shells. Beads. Some of you could be going into water goddess worship as well. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that, no shade. Because if you look at the card symbolism. This is a water goddess. It's a water goddess. Yeah. Man. Some good stuff, I gotta say. Alright, let's go into the tarot. Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. Put this baby all the way over here, and let's go into tarot. All right, Spirit Ancestors, what do you want to tell the water signs at this time? Ah, look at that. Oh no, my Ace of Cups is bent. I did not see that. When did that happen? You know, this tells me that you guys are not really open to new connections. It's bent. It's bent. You guys are not open to new connections so easily, even though they're going to present themselves. And I understand why, because we have discussed it previously. Right? Our card is totally bent. Man. I'm going to straighten it out because you're going to open yourself to this connection here. Come on, man. Alright. I'm going to take them as they come, because chapter being closed. So you're closing off a chapter here with the World card. Right? Could be meeting this person online. Be careful of online meetings though, because there are people that will mask themselves, and that is not a good thing. Manifestation here, so you have the willpower, you have the strength to go through with this, right? But do you actually want it? Because the Chariot is in reverse, right? It says forceful, so not really forcing you. Spirit is not really forcing you, but there's going to be a time that you will have to get out of that space of hurt, right? That's space of a bent Ace of Cups, right? Alright, Spirit, what do you have to say to this water sign collective at this time? We have 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you are reminiscing about the past here, worried about those 3 spilled cups in front of you, not knowing that you have 2 cups right behind you. Stop worrying about the past, look to the future. I see you rejecting the 2 cups behind you. Alright, so we have 5 of Swords here. Arguments and disagreements. Conflict here. Could have someone that was in competition with you in the relationship, competing with you secretly. Stability with the Emperor card. You want stability in your relationships. King of Cups here. This King of Cups, you're trying to make a wise decision here, surrounding your relationships and creating back structure around your life. Balancing the head and the heart. That's what Spirit is trying to get you to do. mostly, right? They're trying to get you to get to that point in your life where you have a very balanced head and heart, so you don't make decisions based on just the heart alone. You don't make decisions based on the head alone, right? We have the ace of swords here, so we have clarity coming in, and that was the truth here, right? A lot of you are very focused on your career. Yeah, there's a new, the ace of wands coming out right behind that, so there's a new passion coming in, new endeavor. Tower moment on the side here, towers on the side, so not really avoiding anything, but not major shake up, so you're just in the middle here. No decision making as yet, you're just in a limbo. Alright, we got a Knight of Pentacles coming in, but these are more reliable knights. They're slower, however a solid offer, right? Are you willing to take it though? Alright, what was that? The sun reverse. Alright, sun reverse. You're blocking your happiness here. And that Knight of Pentacles wanted to come out, you know. So this is connected to a knight. You're blocking your happiness here. Prejudging a lot of things before even, yeah, so you're prejudging a lot of things with the Judgment card. Yeah, you're making a evaluation here, but there's going to be a call for action here with the Judgment card. It relates to your love life, because you're going to be using your intuition here, and the High Priestess is here, right? And this water sign energy here with the High Priestess. Blue again. You're going to have many options here, but you're going to use your intuition to decipher which options are the best. We have Death card here. Major transformations and endings have to happen. You have to release a lot of things here. You're still in the process of releasing here, but you know, everything is for a reason. We have an Ace of Wands here. Sorry, not an ace. We have the Page of Wands here. So excitement, new adventure, new ideas here, right, with the world. So it's going to be some new exciting ventures here for you. They're going to be unexpected as well in your love life. As I said, that the Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck again. Right. So can you tell me about this new love offer? Tell me about this new love offer, please. Ten of Pentacles. Alright, clarify the Ten of Pentacles. Legacy, you know. Spirit is bringing it with Ace of Pentacles. Listen. This new love that you're so blocked off from is bringing something hardcore here. A Ten of Pentacles with an additional pentacle, that's 11 pentacles. Alright? Spirit is bringing in this new opportunity here. Prosperity coming in your love life here. Prosperity here. And look who is at the bottom of the deck, just the same. That Knight of Pentacles is here again. Steady love. They're slow, but they're intentional. Alright? I like that. But that does not mean you're going to let down your guard completely. Alright? You're going to take your time. You're going to stand up strong for yourself. Alright? Some of you feel like this is your last dance in love and relationships. No, it's not. You have more to come. So, can you tell me about this past person? Tell me about this past person. I want to hear about this past person that the water signs are long enough after. I want to see. I'm seeing the devil, but you know. Alright, let's see. Tell me about this past person. Uh-oh. So this person is stubborn with the Nine of Wands reverse. Very defensive. easily gives up. They rather run than solve issues. Alright, so person could be within the community. They like to help out. They're of service to others here. Could have met this person at a gathering. Alright. What else about this person? One more card for this person. This person is not for the long haul, I can tell you that. We have a Page of Pentacles. So this person is still in a learning phase. Alright, they're quite ambitious. They have a drive for money, working and stuff like that, which is a good trait to have. However, they're completely the first word that came to my mind was insane, but it's not insane. It's just that this person is impatient. Alright, but we have a Ten of Cups here, so there's a wish fulfillment for a Ten of Cups here. Person is a perfectionist as well. Yeah, there's a wish for a union. This could be you wishing for the union here, but I have sad news for you, because there's a devil at the bottom of the deck. I'm going to pause. Moment of silence. Yeah. There's a devil. So sorry. I'm not laughing, you know, but you know, man, that devil. Alright, so person, there's a failure to delegate in the union. Someone had too much responsibility. They wanted it to be successful here, but what happened? Someone was a bit prideful as well in the union. Had to do a lot of sacrifice, one-sided sacrifices, a lot of uncertainty in the union as well with the Hangman card. We have the Three of Wands here, so you're planning for expansion here, and that expansion is going to come through a decision. However, you have not made that decision because you're still in denial. You're stuck. Right? You're holding on to what should be let go. You're hoarding it. Too much control. You need to let go. Last card for the ears. Why did I say ear signs? Could be dealing with a ear sign, or you're all in your head. That's why we said ear signs. Can you tell me what else you have to say to the water signs? Any advice? Alright, giving up. Yeah, you just have to admit defeat. Admit the fact that this is not going to work out. Right? Just admit it. Just surrender. No need to be fighting this union anymore. Fighting that, yeah, we might just come back together. No. That's going to lead. Once you surrender, it's going to lead to your inner peace here. A lot of balance here. Harmony. Peace of mind. No more overthinking. That's why I say ear signs. Yeah. Three of Cups. Going to be celebrating with the people that matter. Justice is coming towards you here. Balancing of scales. The truth is coming out. You're going to see a good cause and effect here. What comes after letting go? Right? That you're going to see the good that comes out after letting go and surrendering. Then 10 of Swords. Yeah, just admit the defeat. There was betrayal in this union as well. 2 of Cups. Yeah, new partnerships coming in for you, and also this partnership was just hell with the three of Swords here. You don't need to juggle anymore. That's all you're doing. What you need to do is take a leap of faith. You're still in the past here with the 6 of Cups here, and you're trying to manifest, being creative here with the Empress. You're in rest hermit mode with the 4 of Swords. 2, there's someone here with a small little offer here with a Page, but I see you detaching from this person, leaving them out in the cold here, because the only thing really on your mind right now is this pentacle in your hand as the Queen of Pentacles. And of course, we have a knight coming in with a love offer here, and this card slipped over here, so we know that it's a love offer. Listen, it's a tough decision, but you just have to be brave enough to make the decision, water signs. I hope you liked my reading. If you like my reading and how I read, please like, share, subscribe. Join my community. We'll have a fun time over there. I have other readings coming out as well. And as I said, it's the girl Gifted Hands, Water Goddesses, Gods of the Water. I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Check out the song as well. Love on a Two-Way Street. Ciao.